Today we painted the floor of the porch one more time. I think this might be a third coat though. And now I'm working on the boards for the stairs. And Mary is helping me sand them. And we're going to prime them real soon.
We made a new porch and we're going to have new stairs.
Good morning. It is Wednesday and you can see I'm in the front of the Snail's Pace Challenge list. And I have a check to put on the list. We got 5 things already checked off, and now I got to check off paint floor. When I make these lists, of course there are things I forget about, so I forgot to put on here to fix the stairs. And I did that yesterday. I had to put new treads on the stairs, so I did that yesterday. And now I'm going to prime the stairs. We didn't get any videos yesterday, and that's because I was so busy working on the porch that it just didn't happen. But I'll show you what we got done yesterday. There are the stairs. I put them on the front porch because it's starting to rain a little bit and I want to get the priming done. I had to replace the treads because those were getting rotten. Then we had some problems on the roof of the porch. Some boards were coming apart and they weren't lining up right. So the builder came over yesterday and fixed that. Now that the roof of the porch is fixed, I can put the columns back in. So I'm hoping to get that done today so we can get those ugly boards off of the porch. Yesterday I worked on putting the fascia boards on right here. And I did that all the way around the porch.
Do you have to paint the facial boards?
I do have to paint them. They came already primed from the store, but I have to paint them.
Aren't they already painted?
Well, they put primer on them, but I do need to paint them though.
Why does it look like paint?
Well, it's colored tinted primer.
Why didn't you use tinted primer?
Because I just used primer and then I painted.
Oh, cool.
And if you're wondering what this is where the stairs go. Now I'm going to prime the stairs. We're going to put up the columns today too. So
ooh, columns! Yay! So did you tell them why the stairs are on the porch?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's raining and I'm desperate to get this job done. So I'm just tossing it on the porch. Doing it there. It probably looks funny.
Yeah.
Stairs on the porch.
It almost could be construed that you're being rude, not wanting people to come to your home. We just pick up the porch stairs at night and put them on the porch so people don't come to visit us.
Kind of like a moat. Or a drawbridge.
That one you don't have to trim off much?
I didn't show you all that we did on the porch because the rain was coming in and I really wanted to finish those columns. So I was working very quickly and it did get done right before the rain showed up. I feel bad that we didn't get very many videos of us working on the porch today, but I guess it's more important to get the work done than show us doing it. Peter's working on some French toast casserole.
It looks great.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Peter.
I want to eat it right now. Well, done.
Yeah, you probably don't want to eat it raw.
We have to add the eggs.
And Janelle is over here making up the eggs.
Yeah. Peter, could you grab the vanilla, please?
Sure.
A couple shakes. Okay, that's good. Now go grab the cinnamon.
This is apple pie spice. It tastes great.
Is it our secret ingredient?
I could eat it plain if I wanted to.
Oops. Making a mess here, Janelle. No, don't shake. Just up and down, up and down. Like
machine.
Like this. Watch. Oh, well, it's almost gone. That's why nothing's coming out. Okay, just dump the rest in. There we go. And we'll grab another one because we want more cinnamon.
We don't have any.
Me.
Do we have any more?
We do. We have more cinnamon.
Yes, we do. I think we have 3.
We have lots of cinnamon in there.
You're being awfully quiet over there.
I know.
Usually you're not that quiet.
So the kids don't like this really soppy.
I love it soppy.
Now you guys all like it the way I make it, not very soppy. When I've had this in the past, it's like super gooey and my kids don't like it that way. So I tend to use less liquid and
I like any type.
they seem to all like it. It's been a while since I made this too, so.
Wasn't this last made at like Christmas?
I don't know. We had it for pretty frequently for rotation for a while there, but I just haven't. It requires planning ahead because you have to refrigerate this all night. I don't really have a recipe. I'm making this up as we go. So I don't really measure the amount of eggs or the milk. For this big pan here, which was a loaf and a half of bread, I used 9 eggs and about 2 cups of milk, maybe a little bit more milk. I don't know, I just kind of poured it in. And it's just cinnamon, nutmeg, or if you have apple pie spice, you can just do that instead. A little bit of vanilla, and then between each layer is just brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So it's just like a French toast.
What do you cook it at in the morning?
I'll probably put it at between 375, 400, just depends on how soon we need it. And then I usually test it with a cake tester to make sure it's really well cooked and not jiggly. But in the morning, this will really, you know, it'll absorb all the milk. But you can see after me pouring all that on, if you show the bottom, there's really not a whole lot on the bottom. So there's a couple, sometimes I'll melt butter and we'll have a couple tablespoons of melted butter. So when the sugar lands on it, it kind of turns into a caramelized syrup. I forgot the butter today, we just greased it. So there's really no right or wrong way to do it. It always tastes good. You just have to plan ahead. Pete said to me today, he goes, what can I make for breakfast tomorrow? So thank you, Peter, very much for your help.
With that, we will end the video. Good night, and we will see you tomorrow. There's one thing I need to do before I go to bed tonight, and that's give us a check. Right there. Oh, no, that one right there. Reinstall columns.